smiles behind the toil.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
sir.
there
A
you
lot of
go.
Yes,
smiles.
sir.
Oh yeah, a lot of smiles,
Yes,
man.
There
yes,
you
sir.
go.
A
We
lot of
happy
smiles.
when we toil.
Oh
We happy.
yes,
We happy. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
Happiest when
Um,
we toil.
yes, sir. And
Mm.
we were just on the topic of these particular secrets being rooted in secret orderism, right?
Right.
And but see, when we get that, when we when people hear that, the profane hear that, they automatically go one way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Masons. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Really, when Masonry is not a secret organization,
It's
it's
not a
just an
secret organization.
organization with secrets.
That's a
You
fact.
know what I'm saying? It's not a secret organization. So
Right.
but I always ask with that. I mean, what organization doesn't have?
Come
secrets.
on, brother. There you
Does it
go,
have a
brother
secretary?
Christian.
If it has a secretary, it got secrets.
Religious organizations have secrets. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I always hear people. What's in your bank account?
That's why I say every organization has a secretary, doesn't it?
Come on, brother.
Yes. What's in your account?
Yeah, we
Right.
don't let everybody in child financial reports. You
Sure
know?
don't.
Yeah, you know.
Sure don't, brother. That's a
So,
fact.
you
That
know,
is the truth.
here's the thing.
Yes, sir.
Tonight we're dealing with the soul of man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And as we said, it's been so misconstrued and the line between the two have been so blurred, especially along the lines of theology, right?
Yes.
Um, because you can hear even many pastors, imams, you know, etc.
Mm-hmm.
use these words interchangeably, but we know from the teachers of our holy prophet Noble Drew Ali that he gave specific characteristics to the soul,
Yes.
right? Which he
Yes.
said these are not its essence, it's just its actions.
Come on, brother.
So therefore, the soul is free to act. And if it's
Yes.
free to act, it's accountable for its actions.
Woo. Woo. It's
So
accountable.
it's accountable. Yes, sir. It's accountable for its actions. So here today, what we are, which I know you're gonna do beautiful because I know how to pick. When it comes to me thinking about just how you demonstrate, brother,
Yes,
it
sir.
be like, brother, I know, you know what he's gonna do with this topic. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what type of justice, he'll do to this topic because you speak about it so much indirectly in other presentations that
Mm.
I think one's missed it.
Mm.
Just this particular portion.
Yes.
And I also think that many of us in the Moorish Zion Temple of America, for Moorish American Muslims, have slightly missed the point of the actions of the soul being thinking, willing, reasoning, and understanding.
That's right, brother.
And they don't know how intimately that is intertwined with the mind.
Right.
So that's where we get to the soul of man and investigating the soul function.
Exactly.
Because now we got to now we're going to get into how it works.
Right.
You know, from a practical sense, and it might not be so practical to us. But that's
Exactly.
great. That's great. This is and this will be a lesson, something for you to study.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm so excited about this presentation. Like I told you online, like brother, I'm, you know, hey. So without further ado, I'm finna shut up. Chat, if you have any questions, super chat your questions.
Absolutely.
Super chat your questions. I have placed Brother Sharif Anael-Bey's Cash App in the chat. If you choose to, I encourage you to support the brother and donate to the brother.
Praise the Lord.
Because he has taken his time to put in work to bring us this information. I do encourage you to support, period. Because when you support us, we can support you.
That's fact.
Yes, sir. So without further ado, brother, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. Let me see what I can do. Because I'll be having a little technical difficulties, right?
Oh, no worries, bro.
So what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. So can you see this? You can see what I'm doing?
I see your Google page.
Okay, there you go. So you should be able to see when I do this.
All right.
Can you see that?
No, sir. No change.
No change?
No change.
Okay, so we gotta go here. We go right back to drop that down. Go back here. And we'll stop sharing. Stop screen. Go back here. Excuse me, people.
No worries.
Yes. No, not here. Your computer. No, we're not gonna do that. So we go here.
All right. But anyway, while we're doing that,
Go ahead, bro.
while we're doing that, or while you pulling up the presentation, I wanted to touch real briefly on what we were just talking about regarding the study of the soul, right? Which we're going to, of course, get into fairly deeply on the presentation. And again, this represents where I am at this stage of my own personal development. That's it. It just represents, well, let me not say development, understanding, right? It's my present stage of understanding. As man unfolds, as God unfolds. I pray that this time next year, I'm much further along in understanding. See what I'm saying?
Yes,
if I'm saying the same things next year, that means I haven't grown much, if at all.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
This is very important to keep in mind. We're constantly, we should be constantly growing and elevating.
Do you see that?
I just see the Google page, brother.
Why can't you see the presentation? And this is weird. Going on here. Let's see. Let me take this off. Let's see. We're gonna try this again. Go ahead. Keep.
Yeah. No problem. And again, when we hear the word soul, especially those of us in the West, right off top, we start thinking about religion. And okay, what went up?
That's not Catholic. That's not it.
Okay, gotcha.
That's not it. That was not it.
When we hear the word soul, we start thinking religion. And so for many of us that are quote unquote conscious already, we're turned off. Because now the word religion has become synonymous with pseudo or spooky. Or at the very least, unscientific. Right? We're a religious organization. Moorish Science Temple of America and the Moorish movement is a religious movement. Right? But we think of religion very different. Our view of religion is old world, not new world.
What does that mean?
Glad you asked. So the present idea in the West, again, we grew up in that social structure We grew up in that psychology. The Western idea of, there we go. Now we cooking, brother. The Western idea of psychology, that's perfect, bro. The Western idea of the Western idea of religion is that it's secularized. It's made into a hobby. See that? Religion is something we do.
Made into a hobby.
Yeah, I go to church on Sundays. There's other church activities that I may get involved with during the week, but it's just what I do on those days, right? I go to mosque on Juma, or the masjid on Juma, right? I go to the synagogue on the Sabbath. It's become that type of, that's how in the West we think of religion. Whereas the old world, go ahead, brother.
A soul function thing.
Yes, brother. The old, right? Oh, come on, bro. There you go. The old world, right? The non-Western, non-Occidental, non-European idea of religion is culture, how you live. That's why we don't say our religion is Islam. Islam is the destination. Islamism is the path. That's all.
Islam is the state of condition. That's the state that we're striving. Because you know what? I wanted to say this to you, brother.